Peace and blessings, family. Welcome back to Tech Innovation Made Human. So excited. This is brought to you by the Tech Simplified Network. I'm your host, Jeremy McKellar, in partnership with Sly Gittens. Man, we're glad to be back for another episode. Thank you all for tuning in. If this is your first time joining, make sure you do us a big favor. You like, you comment, and you subscribe. Share with a friend, share with a family member, and we hope that this is valuable information for you that you can take with you. So, last episode, if you didn't get a chance to check that one out, make sure you do. We talked about Microsoft and multi-agent orchestration and just talked about systems learning to work together like specialized teams. But here's what's kept me up thinking after that episode. If AI systems are getting this good at teamwork, what does that mean for our careers in the future? Right? So I'm looking to peek beyond the curtain and into the future around what does the future of work look like. Because family, there's a massive shift happening right now. And I don't think we're going to see the impacts to it until later on. So I just want to call and talk about some ideas and concepts that are just within my mind. And if you have other thoughts as well, drop them below in the comments. AI systems are about to start coordinating, not just within one company, but across entire industries. And the people who understand how to work with these AI teams, not compete against them, are going to have a serious advantage. We're going to talk about how to future-proof your career and then when AI systems start to team up. So, first up, what's the career split that's coming? Let me be real with you all about what's happening in the job market right now. And what does that mean for your career? We're about to see the biggest career divide since the internet. At least that's my thought. I don't like to sensationalize things, but at least hopefully it gets your attention. On one side, you'll have people who know how to work with AI systems as teammates. On the other side, you'll have people trying to compete against AI systems. Guess which group gets paid more? Guess which group is deemed more valuable? Think about it like this. When computers first came to offices, some people said, I don't need to learn computers. I'm fine with my typewriter. Where are those jobs now, though? Right? But here's the thing. This isn't just about learning to use AI tools. We covered that in previous episodes. This is about something bigger. AI systems are about to start working together automatically, right? These capabilities are being implemented, like having a whole team of specialists that can coordinate without you having to actually manage each and every detail. Two new standards have popped up: MCP, Model Context Protocol, which was developed by Anthropic, as well as other partners and industry leaders in the tech space are starting to adopt that protocol. And then you have A2A, which is agent to agent, developed by Google, DeepMind, and their research house, and in partnership as well with other big time tech players. These two new standards are making this possible for these AI systems to work together. Don't worry about the names. We may do a more in-depth conversation where we can talk about MCP and A2A. Just know that these are like the internet protocols for AI. They let AI systems from different companies talk to each other and work together. Model Context Protocol does its best to be able to connect agents to the context, to the data, to the systems, so that the agents are able to have the awareness to provide you specific information that Model Context Protocol server is going to be able to benefit you with. A2A allows different agents to be able to connect together, agent to agent. So you have the providing the context and the data, then you actually provide the communication piece. Different companies are starting to adopt this. Like I mentioned, MCP is with Anthropic. It's being adopted by other companies. A2A as well. We talked about last week Microsoft and their multi-agent orchestration, and they mentioned in their build as well. What this means for your career, the skills that made you valuable before are about to change, and pretty fast. And when we say fast, we're talking months, years, but not tens of years. We're talking a matter of a couple, 3 to 5 years where things are changing. We're already seeing it happen today. There's the shock factor of a new capability that's released, And then once it's released, people are trying to scramble to figure out, okay, what does this actually mean? And so I'm trying to just provide context and provide awareness around new capabilities that are emerging and how do we look to apply them as we're trying to level up from a skills and a career perspective. So this is happening fast, as we mentioned, and they're changing right now. What becomes available when AI teams up? Right. So if AI systems can coordinate automatically, what do humans actually do? Right. Let's start to think futuristically. If we have AI systems that are implemented into our processes and into our day-to-day work, where do humans actually fit in? So let me break down the skills that become gold in this new world. Skill number one, become the orchestra conductor. Think about a symphony orchestra. Each musician is incredibly skilled, but someone needs to conduct the whole performance. That's you with AI teams. Instead of being really good at one AI tool, you need to learn how to manage multiple AI systems working together. The person who can coordinate 5 AI agents will be way more valuable than the person who's just really good with ChatGPT, right? If you're just getting started out though, definitely start with utilizing one tool. Get familiar with how do you leverage your favorite large language model, such as a ChatGPT, to be able to help you with your workflow. And then you'll notice that, hey, I can create my own individual agents. No matter what platform that you're using, create your own individual agents with skill sets that can perform the tasks that you need and essentially run these different tasks on autopilot. Secondly, it's very, very important that relationships are main. Here's something that I believe that AI will never replace, quote unquote. We're always at the helm of technology and its advancements. That statement may be dated in a few 10 years, who knows? But I'm a firm believer that we cannot replace relationships. Building real trust with people. When AI systems can handle all the coordination and logistics, the human who built the relationships gets the deal. Your clients won't care that an AI planned the perfect proposal if they don't trust you. So double down on relationship skills, emotional intelligence, having situational awareness, and being the person others want to actually work with. Okay? That's very important. Next, connect the dots across industries. AI is great at specializing, but humans, we excel at seeing patterns across completely different fields. Maybe you notice that a solution from healthcare could solve a problem in manufacturing. That's human insight AI can't replicate as of now. Now, you can train a model to be able to replicate that functionality, but I think that's one of our secret sauces, right? Think like this. If AI handles the deep expertise, humans become valuable for the wide perspective, okay? Fourthly, be the quality control and final decision maker. When AI teams make mistakes, and they will, someone needs to be accountable. Someone needs to say that recommendation doesn't make sense or we're missing something important here. That's a human job that pays really well because it comes with real responsibility and not just the onus on AI. All right, so the value shift. AI gets better at coordination. Human skills become more valuable. So let's get practical. Here's what you can start doing this week to position yourself for this shift, okay? First step, start managing multi-system projects. Look for projects at work that involve coordinating between different departments or tools. Volunteer to be the person who connects marketing with sales, with customer service. This is practice for managing AI teams. You're learning to think in workflows instead of individual tasks, and that's exactly the skill that you'll need. Action number 2, build your cross-company network. Reach out to people at your clients, vendors and partners, internal team members. Be the person who knows someone at every company, every department that you work with. Just get curious, right? When AI systems start coordinating across companies, you need to know how these systems work. Human relationships will matter more, not less. So be that connector. And I think we're going to see human relationships being highly emphasized in many different factors. That's why we're trying to build a community here with Tech Simplified, because we know that the connections that we have and that bond is invaluable, and it helps us to continue to grow individually and holistically as a people. So next, position yourself as the AI coordinator. In your current role, volunteer to be the person who figures out how different AI tools can work together. Maybe that's connecting your CRM with your email AI or your project management tool. Even small coordination wins show you're thinking like an AI orchestra conductor. Okay. Next action, develop your human superpowers. Focus on skills AI can't touch. Creative problem solving, reading between the lines in conversations, managing conflict, inspiring teams. These become more valuable, not less valuable, when AI handles the routine coordination. Number 5, learn to spot AI limitations, right? What is this AI missing, or what assumptions is this AI making? The person who can quality check AI recommendations becomes invaluable. Be mindful of your thought patterns, of how you're approaching your day-to-day work, and look to find the silver lining. Look to find the gaps that are not being covered holistically. So what can you do? Start this week. Pick one action to start Monday. Early practice equals early advantage. So don't wait to be perfect. So let me keep it real about timing and challenge. This shift is happening 2025 to 2027, not 2030. Companies are already piloting AI coordination systems. They're already implementing them into their workflows. They're enabling users to be orchestrators. And I think we'll see more and more of that come about, to where people that are well versed in different AI capabilities, understanding how agents then work, being able to deploy tasks, and to be able to automate their systems is going to be a game changer. So the early adopters, they're already positioning themselves for the premium roles right now, for roles that aren't even there yet. But there are real challenges. AI coordination comes with security risk. That's always top of mind, and reliability issues. The people who understand both the opportunities and the limitations will be the most trusted advisors, right? I'm not one to tout that I know everything, but being engaged, learning new concepts, and being able to implement them consistently, learning. One of my favorite mentors, Kevin Robinson, mentioned always be able to learn, unlearn, relearn new concepts, and being able to apply that to your day-to-day skills. Very important. So also, 2 years from now, every company has AI coordination. So here's what I see happening. Every company, they'll have it, some form of AI coordination. The people who learn these skills early will be managing those systems. Everyone else may be figuring out where they fit. So don't wait for perfect. Start experimenting now with coordinating AI tools, even simple ones. The learning curve is real, and getting started early gives you a massive advantage, okay? So don't wait, family. This episode is about making sure you're on the right side of the biggest career shift since the internet. AI systems working together isn't just a cool tech story, man. It's a career strategy question that you need to at least entertain. All right. The people who position themselves as AI coordinators, relationship builders, and quality controllers, I believe they may command premium opportunities. Those who wait will find themselves competing with AI instead of collaborating with it. So just choose which side, of the table that you want to be on. There's a lot of uncertainty, though. No one knows all of the answers, and if anyone touts themselves to know that, we'd have to question. But look at what the trends are. Look at where we see things going, and try to get ahead of the curve of what are the potential opportunities. And that's all that we're providing that for you, okay? If this episode gave you that clarity about where to focus your energy, a new way to approach your day-to-day work, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Tech is just a tool, but remember, you are the secret sauce, okay? Thanks for tuning in. Episode 9 of Tech Innovation Made Human. Make sure you check the show notes for action steps that you can take this week and keep building something that matters. Okay, we want to continue to see you grow. Make sure you tap into our Tech Simplified community, and peace and blessings, family. We'll see you all on the next one.